Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's game in which we have the Dunedin Falcons facing off against Gibbs Gladiators. Referee is just checking in with the captains, letting them know of all the actual rules and regulations. Falcons coming in this year with a 1-0 record for the 2024 year. As this ball is currently live, and Jacques immediately with the pace bringing it down and trying to make something happen against just about the entire defense back there. Both teams gearing up and hopefully trying to get themselves ready for districts. We do know that the Falcons are definitely gearing up with a number of different practices. Every opponent here on in is all about gaining additional chemistry with the new coaching staff and coaching assistants. Gladiators not necessarily having the best of season as of yet, looking at about, I believe, possibly 1-10, give or take. Falcons coming in with a record of 4-8. As that ball is passed back over to Clay, looking into the midfield, trying to connect with Jack. But we do know that the Gladiators have been working quite... Oh, and that ball sent into the box. As I was saying, though, we do know that the Gladiators have actually been working a lot during practice, really trying to work on that ball movement. They've been doing a lot of recruiting left and right, in which 2 years ago this team definitely was not looking as good as they are today. Jacques in close into the box, left foot, trying to make something happen there, and Nico trying to save it in the back. Great ball movement by the Falcons, maintaining the actual possession, switching the field. Always good to see from left back to both centers all the way to the right, working his way from Clay all the way to automatic start. That would be Will. And then Nico bringing it up, connecting finally with Leo. Superman with the ball, taking a look downfield. Relieved over by Clay, will take a nice lead pass, but that ball's going to be ricocheted, but received by the center backs, opening up space. Noah taking a look downfield, cuts it back. He'll switch to field as Nicola tries to make a play here. Nico, number 30, it looks like, making his debut here at the Gibbs game. Back in action after a long vacation, but he is here with us, so we can call this as the Nico chemistry game, in which he will get used to the rest of his teammates. Great pass there into the midfield. Will setting the charge there. Jack gonna take a shot on goal, but that's gonna be far to the left. Goal kick awarded to Spidey. So if you don't know Spidey, we do have an interview with him towards the end, but his unofficial name is now, the goalkeeper's name is Spider-Man because of these Spidey senses that will go down in the actual notes here. As 20 throws it in here, trying to make something happen as one's going to come in here. Noah's going to actually try to get it stopped as well. Number 1 able to cut through. Madden's going to clean that one up. As the pressure was definitely on, you can hear the fans on their feet. One thing you definitely cannot count out are the actual fans for Gibbs. These Gladiators have been through a tough season, a couple of actual tough seasons. But again, it looks like with the last 2 years, things have been actually shaping up for them. They definitely still have some work in store for them. And today's match will be yet another challenge for them. As Superman will actually get the settle here. 7 will bring that one down. Try to feed 20, but Clay's going to break that up. Passed over to Superman, looking over to Jack. Jack, nice little pass over to the center strike, over to Leo. See if Jacques can run this one down. Looks like he is able to keep it in. Not the best of pass from Leo. Jacques was still able to actually run it down, as Brian Batista will try to make something happen here on the sideline here. With the new coaching staff here, and of course a number of different rotations for the Falcons club, now it's really all about, at this particular time in the season, is seeing exactly who's ready to play, right? We had the break, but now the big thing is districts is around the corner. Just about 2 games left in the actual season, 3 if you include this one here. And what can you actually take away from these actual games? Number one is definitely building up the chemistry, making sure, as I was able to actually talk with both of the coaching staff, and they do have a number of leaders on the field as that corner kick is placed. Oh, possible foul in the paint here. Jack able to get up and walk that one off as Clay throws this one into the box, connecting with Jacques. At least it looked like that was Jacques' goal kick awarded, as Spidey's going to send this one down. A little bit of pressure there. Noah able to actually dribble around there, taking the space, trying to feed the actual strikers. Will feed this one up. Back over to Will, and he'll reset it. Kick it back out to Jack. He'll look for the long bomb into the paint here. A little bit far, though. As you can see, the rest of the Falcons and the coaching staff there. Amanda Cummings and Niels working out a couple of different formations here, as this ball is going to be ran down by number 20, Noah Graham, sending that over. Looks like Kevin, possibly, kind of hard to tell from this angle. Nevertheless, Jacques is going to actually work this one down. Left strike, going to run it down. Jacques not able to do nothing, as Spidey is going to actually clean this one up, looking downfield. As this ball sent down, but automatic start. Will is going to be able to feed that one down. 20 gets a touch on that one, as 7 looks left and right. Clay will clean that one up, not allowing too much here, as Gibbs Gladiators able to break the press once. At least Falcons trying to pinch them in at least. But as far as the time of possession, definitely in the Falcons' corner, as Noah will close down that possible opportunity here. And yet again, breaking that up, number 20, Noah Graham. Batista almost had it, but it is back over. One great thing you will notice as well with the Falcons is that their midfielders are definitely available to assist the defenders. The back wall of defense, not known for letting a lot of goals into the actual box there. And if it is, there's a lot of cleanup, as Nico, once again, trying to make something happen on 20. And still dribbling, fighting left and right, receives it and gets it back, cuts it back in with the inside of the right foot into the box, still going, shoulder pass to himself, takes a shot at it but misses. You can see the frustration there with all of the work. He has a low center of gravity. Dribbling is definitely, it's definitely highly rated, and he was definitely working. So being that this is his first game of the season, it's no longer practicing with the boys, and now it's all about what he can show his club, what he can show his high school, as far as just being available for his actual players here. A lot of them do know Nico. Nico knows a lot of them as well, but now it's time to play some soccer here and see if that chemistry is not interrupted. But if it is interrupted positively, as Nicola tries to make a play in with, it looks like Ehrman into the game, making his presence known, in which he is back into the States after a nice little vacation after the holidays. 20 sending this back over to the center mid, trying to connect, but midfielders are on top of it, as Superman feints left, dribbles to the right, and passes to the left over to Jack. He'll kick this ball out. Shots fired slightly high. Wrong goal, though. It looks like into the top post. Spidey will take the goal kick awarded, as he'll send this one down. Ehrman with the settle into the midfield. As Leo tries to make a play on that. Ehrman sends it down, trying to connect with Jack. Let's see if that long ball, if Jack will be able to actually catch up to that. Defenders on top of that, as the defense for Gibbs also making things slightly difficult. Nevertheless, here is a corner kick awarded, as Nico tries to settle that one down. But as I was saying, though, nevertheless, it looks like the Falcons able to get a few shots off early. Not on target, at least not on target as they would like, but it is definitely good to see. You know, at first, you know, you think about a number of shots being placed, and that is one of the things that the Falcons have struggled with in the past, is really just getting a number of shots up and testing that goalkeeper. But it looks like early on, it looks like, as that ball's passed into the box there, early on, it looks like the coaching staff has, given these players the green light to say, look, your passing and possession is already there. Defense is holding it down as well. Let's get some shots off, because that's really all we need. The more shots you end up taking, the more shots you have a possibility of actually scoring a goal, and that's exactly the name of the game now. It's been a long season, but it's not over yet. Same thing for Gibbs here, as Seven trying to make a play and work against the defense. Unfortunately, he is dealing with a four-star defensive scheme here for the Falcons. As you can hear, the fans and players wanting the Gladiators to get back on defense, as Superman tries to make a play here, see if he can get some laces down. Defenders going in left and right, takes a shot. Not the best, didn't get the best contact there, but defenders still there to actually interrupt that opportunity. Ehrman, he'll take a shot here. Spider-Man will clean that one up. Yet another shot for the Falcons, as Nicola will actually chip this one to himself here. 16 trying to bring that ball down, but Nicola able to break that up. Jack back in from the striking position up to the mids, as Superman tries to get a settle here. A little miscommunication with Leo and Brian, but Leo's on it. Feints over to the right, still dribbling over to the left. Looks downfield, see if he can get a possible opportunity into the box, which he is not. But the ball cleaned up by Spidey, but you can see the actual defensive back knowing he is upset with himself, as that ball, that was a key miss for him, as Nico, possible opportunity him into the box. Kicked out here, Ehrman trying to get on it, but Jack will. Left foot, yet another shot. Slightly wide to the right. Yet another goal kick awarded for the Gladiators. And that ball is going to be kicked short here. A little bit of foot magic by Nico. He'll bring it in down to the box. Here's a cross here, looking for, not able to actually connect with Jacques. Definitely looking for him, as the Gladiators were able to get back, but still get a little too close to the actual goalie box here, as Clay's going to throw this one in, connecting with Nicola. He'll take a look down. Falcons gearing up for yet another throw-in. Ehrman heading over to Clay, sends this one into the box here, and it looks like it was a high floating shot, so I guess we can count that as another attempt here. A nice sneaky approach to kind of float it over the actual goalkeeper, as the referee not too happy with the ball placement. Very critical that you get that ball down to the last inch, as Superman will head this one down. Center back's trying to send it back. Brian Batista looking over into the midfield. Nicola looks like he'll take a look here. No, that's Ehrman looking downfield, connecting over with the right strike. And Nico trying to make a play here. Defenders really tight on him, as the Gladiators, it does look like two additional players. Definitely seeing maybe not two, a number of different players from 2 seasons ago. Left foot into the box. Wide left. So at this point here, granted, they are definitely getting a number of shots here. It looks about 5, as Jacques will cut that one in, and a little bit of a collision there. And some pressure by Batista from behind as Ehrman tries to get to this one. Not able to. Seven's going to bring this one down. They're off to the races, but Batista, Superman, will actually stop the initial drive there as Ehrman also tries to get in. 20 trying to make something happen and pass it to their lead striker, number 7, as Batista will receive this one, reset it, and Clay will backpedal and connect over with Nico. Back over to Brian and into the midfield, trying to get at least close to the attacking third here, but Gibbs really fighting. Some body mechanics by Ehrman as Batista will look left, and he will avoid another defender trying to come in and step and actually stop that. Left foot into the box, trying to connect with one of his strikers, unable to make that connection. As 20 is waving his hands, letting it be known that I am available. And that ball, short kick, slightly before the midfield here, as 20 will, a nice touch pass over. They're looking downfield. Ehrman into the middle, trying to stop them, penetrate from the midfield. Looks like the right midfield. He'll do a little bit of foot body mechanics here, connecting, but Ehrman's going to actually get a foot on it. Ehrman will go down. Leo passing it up top, connecting with Superman. A lot of space here, able to connect with Jacques. But number 8 and possibly number 6, it's kind of hard to tell if it's an 8 or 6, but nevertheless, he's able to break that up. As Ehrman will take a little rest, as will Nico. Now the name of the game is find your hydration choice on the sideline here, as Nicola will try to feed over to Jack. Nice little outside V, almost like a miniature whip there, but Will is going to actually bring this over, connecting with, can't tell exactly who that is, but it looks like that might be Luigi passing that ball over. Same hairstyle as Batista. We'll have to take a look and speak with their barber and see if they are on the same barber plan. With and a nice little header there from the corner, and you can tell Batista would definitely want that one back. Yet another attempt on the goal. Perfect corner kick. You could not have asked for a better one. But the defense of the Gladiators, their coach currently shocked as they are currently going head-to-head with the Falcons. If not offensively, definitely defensively. And one thing with this sport is if you can mainly make sure that your defense is able to withstand any type of offensive threats, then that is the first half of the battle. The second part as to why we always see soccer scores so low is that everyone has to be involved, and it is very difficult to get that ball into the box. No question about that. But it just goes to show how with the game of soccer, how much defense is actually involved from all players, from strikers, midfielders, all the way to the midfielders and backs, as Will is letting his troops know, hey, let's get in on the sub, as Spider-Man will grab this one up as the Falcons trying to work something into the box. A lot of Falcons standing up in this wind as the temperature is definitely dropping. Far shot here past the midfield. Will able to kind of get that one and resettle that as Clay will get in on the action, taking space, looks downfield. Yet another nice little foot magic here. Great dribbling. Passes over to Jack, but just a little too far. Great space taken and offensive awareness there by Clay. Irby. Unfortunately, that pass was just a little too much. Could have been the win. Could have been the win. As you can definitely hear, it is picking up. As you can see, the Gladiator administrator staff also in attendance here with the golf cart, as Noah Graham will feed the midfield, connecting with Will a lot, definitely pretty active in this game. Will over to Jack, and Jack will try to send this one down, connecting with, it looks like, Daniel, making his presence known there, checking in for the first time. That's 20, shots off of the top post, and it's safe to say that the Falcons, within the first 20 minutes of this game, getting almost 7 shots off. That may have been the most accurate shot that we have seen as of yet, which is definitely nice to see. So it looks like they're starting to dial in as 20 is going to push this one out, receiving some pressure from Jack, and that ball's going to be sent down. Plenty of opportunity here with Leo, but that ball's going to be broken up by the Brazilian sensation here. As we did hear him earlier talking about how he was a very big fan of the Brazilian soccer club. And we are not sure if he is Brazilian or not, but it did sound like it. Gladiator fans on their feet as number 7 trying to make something happen, but Will's going to stop that, at least play the passing lane. 20 trying to get the settle in and trying to feed number 7. Noah's going to feed this one right out, and that's one of the things that we've also noticed with the back line for the Falcons. That ball is thrown into the box. Clay's going to put something on it, and Noah will actually play cleanup here and get rid of that ball. Clay and Noah Graham, number 20 and 7, working together as they are known for cleaning up each other's garbage if necessary. But one thing you'll notice with the Falcon defense, as Noah will backpedal this ball out to a safer area, is again, they are definitely always willing to actually get in there and help there, as Batista will try to fill up the passing lane there, and Jack trying to fill it up as well. So I would say with about 20 minutes in, you know, and it's one of the things again that we've seen with a lot of shots not being on target as much. We'll try to send a message down to the coaches, see if they can squeeze in, you know, maybe dedicate 30% of one of the practices on shots, maybe 20%, we'll see. It's going to be a tough long week as number 26 Gabriel trying to fight through, comes out limping out of the Gladiator box. But Gladiator fans still on their feet. Daniel able to get the pass over. Batista's going to try to cut that ball in. Feeds it into Daniel with a shot. As that ball, also wide, goal kick awarded again. Jack trying to settle this one. He'll kick it right back out. And then right back in. Center backs for the Gladiators on top of that. As this ball game still 0-0. Clay with the throw-in. Ehrman with a pass to himself, having to deal with the strength of number 20. And number 9 coming in, trying to slow things down as 7 will pass the ball down, backpedaling, hoping that he receives it from 20. Not the best overhand throw, but 7 able to actually work on it, but he will have to deal with Clay Irby as that ball, as Noah is going to actually break that ball up with the outside of the left foot. Yet another stop here. And 13 looking like almost looking like an illegal throw-in. I think for the Gladiators, if anything else, might want to work on some of those throw-ins. We want some full over the body 2-hand throws as Batista's trying to make something happen, bringing it all the way down, tries to avoid the foot. Spider-Man, his spidey senses are tingling as he's able to come out and slide that one out of bounds. As Mittens will then try to make a play connecting with Daniel. Daniel not able to actually get the possession here. Spiros will actually run it down, try to contain, trying to pinch them in is part of the name of the game. Shots fired by Batista into the box. Unfortunately, not able to put enough power and strength onto that one. But yet again, plenty of opportunities here for the Falcons. Yet again, offensive possession 70-30 in favor of the Falcons. But as I sit here in the booth, definitely looking down at the sheet and saying to myself, the Falcons are really getting off a lot of shots today. As Will gears up for the throw-in, Ehrman looking behind his shoulder, 7 trying to read the throw and the eye contact. Not a lot of players there on the bench. Nicola would have slipped. Noah's going to send this one down. 24 heading it down. As Gabriel tried to use a little foot magic there. A little bit of grabbage here. Not able to turn it up as the defense again for Gibbs. Will sending this one, trying to connect here. No, that's number 9. Believe that's Seren, aka the Terminator. As Noah will take a look here, backpedals and behind the back pass, keeping the possession, as that was one of the bullets there. As one of the things we've noticed is with the Falcons, really, instead of trying to kick the ball away when in danger, they are really trying to work on keeping the possession. So usually when you're looking down at the field and you see where the ball is at, or when there's some trouble, as this opportunity down in the attacking third there, Falcons trying to run this one down. Spidey's going to kick this one out of bounds. But yes, really, the Falcons really just trying to keep the actual possession itself. Even though when you see them in danger, if they can make the pass and try to keep the possession, they are going to try to do that, as opposed to just simply kicking it out of bounds for a throw-in for the other team. So definitely good to see. Dylan making his presence, checking in on the field, looking for the ball here. Daniel inside of the left foot. That ball's going to go slightly to the right. Ball still not in. As 8 receiving some pressure from number 8 as well. Or actually that's 6, but Jack, 7 trying to make a play here. Will's going to get a foot on that one, and Noah's going to send this one down to the midfield. Daniel not able to get the settle, as Torin will actually run this one down as he checks in. Leo taking a look downfield, trying to connect with Dylan. And Leo again, Dylan trying to actually get into the space as he's looking to receive the ball. Daniel makes the pass over to Dylan. Dylan with the outside of the right foot tries to make something happen. Defense for the Gladiators, able to break it up though, as Dylan will try to run this one down. Catches the settle and then passes back to Torin, trying to look downfield. A little bit of foot magic. Unfortunately, that ball's going to go out of bounds. But like the plays and the hustle, a little bit of 1-2 action there with Dylan and Torin working on the same side. As number 9 and 21 will check in. As the Gladiators gear up for the throw-in on the bottom right of the field. As that ball sent down inside of the left foot down to the midfield. Gladiators resetting, sending it back, but not an accurate pass, as that ball's going to be switched over. Jack's going to get the great settle with the right foot. A little bit of foot magic there, watch out. And let's see if they can get a shot here. Defense stepping up big for the Gladiators, breaking that up. Daniel able to try to pass that one over, as that ball's going to be ran down. Little body mechanics here by number 7. Or that may have been number 8, as he receives this ball. Number 8 down to 7, -1 here. Torin tries to send it out. A little bit of cleanup there. Falcons on the run. Dylan opening space on the left side of the attacking third. Jack still in the center there. Puts the inside of the right foot on it. Spidey senses activated. That ball's going to be stopped here. 7 is going to be tripped up by Jack, trying to actually get back and receive the ball. Coming in a little too hot and heavy though. 24 sending this one down. It's a high floater. Not the best settle. Jack's going to be able to receive this one. Gets a settle. Nicola sends it down. Not able to connect with Daniel, as Nicola will take a little bit of space here. Daniel on the run. Plenty of opportunity there. Passes upfield as Daniel goes down, but Nico maneuvering that ball out to the right, trying to actually pass it to where he was actually going here, as Leo will stop that ball. Quick throw in by the Falcons, trying to catch the Gladiators off guard. Jack on the sideline. Gladiators not allowing that to actually materialize. After this game, with about 4 games left, maybe actually 2 regular season games for the Falcons, and then districts, in which Ehrman playing great defense there, unfortunately stepping in and then causing the player to fall. Ball passed into Jack, gets a settle, pushes it back, avoiding the defense, does a reset as Torin fixes his hair on the left side of the field in the left back position. Knowing that he's on camera, it's very key that the hair is properly fixed and placed, especially for the zoom-ins. As second half is upon us, Clay on the right side in the Falcon territory, now up to the midfield. Nico over to Gabriel, or that might be Leo, as Luigi taking space on the sideline is Luigi, looking for the ball. Jack and Luigi not able to connect here. A number of different Falcons in trying to showcase their ability, as Noah is going to stop that penetration there by the Gladiators. Ball sent down, connecting to the left strike for the Gladiators. Possible opportunity here, as Noah will shield this one and Madden will clean that one up. Proper technique and placement. Sent down to the midfielders, not catching it before it bounces. Nicola will try to know that's Jacques trying to get in on the action, but referee's not happy with the contact there. Gladiators trying to set up positioning there as 16 on the right side, really trying to make something happen. Number 20 is trying to head it and connect it with number 7. 7 trying to work a little foot magic there, but Luigi getting physical, upper body strength there and arms. Possible slippage there. Jacques making his space available, passes it into Batista and also makes his run. Batista sending it right back over to Flash. Can Flash actually get to it? No. The Brazilian's going to break that one up as that ball. Jacques is going to take a shot on goal, testing the ability there. Spidey senses cleans that up.
Come on, Noah.
Noah sending this up, connecting with Jack. Taking space as Clay will take a look downfield, starting to receive a little bit of pressure from 10. Clay dribbling it upfield, looking downfield, passing over to the right strike. Batista trying to get on it, but the Gladiators defense clicking that ball out of bounds. Noah gearing up for the throw-in, trying to connect with, looks like the left side of the field, as Clay's going to make his run as he's got some pressure on his back. Utilizing some body mechanics here. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Falcons ball. Quick little throw in, gearing up for Clay as Will gets into position as well. Back over to Noah. He'll reset, take a look, a little bit of a pressure here. Connects in with Batista. Batista, nice little chip pass over to the right strike. Feeds it back out, but the Gladiators' defensive presence all there, not allowing for many shots as their coach was not too happy with the number of shots being allowed by the Gladiators. A little bit of slippage there, still maintaining possession. Dribbles it, slide tackle by automatic start. 16 trying to retain possession here. Will utilizing the strength. He'll roll into the midfield. Superman showcasing the strength there as 20 gears up, throws in. Will tries to receive that. Nicola tries to get a foot on that one. Noah's going to run this one down as he will kick this ball out of bounds, not allowing that ball to get into the box. Nicola taking space, bringing it up, connecting into the midfield. Not the best pass by Will. Pressure in the backfield. In the backfield, indeed. As Madden will receive this ball. Oh, not the best pass there as Seven's going to get in on that one. He'd like to get that one back. Noah able to clean up and save the day by containment and then feeding that ball out. Here we have Luigi on the sideline and not able to get the settle. He'll receive a bump for not getting the actual settle. And it looks like we are going to make looks like the Falcons are going to make a quick change here as they're not, the actual coaching staff taking a look. Quick little adjustments need to be made. They're not too happy with everything that's going on within the first 3 minutes of the second half.
Forward, let's go.
As you can hear the fans expression there.
Come on, let's go.
Expressing exactly what they want to actually happen on the field there. That ball's going to be into the attacking third here, into the box here. Batista, slips down in the box. Not by any fault of the Gladiators. Left foot by Jack. That ball's going to be blocked as time is dwindling down. Hard throwing into the box. Gladiator defense staying on top of that. 7 trying to get in on that, but he'll go down as Nico will actually fall to the ground. Looking towards the ref, in which the kick will be awarded. Spider-Man talking to the wall as to where they need to go. Nico trying to get the reflection here with 33 minutes left in the second half, 0-0. As that ball's going to be thrown in, and it looks like the defense for the Gladiators is going to receive this one. Looks like they're off to the races, but Nicola's going to get a quick stop here. Terminator trying to make something happen, as Will take a look over his shoulder before receiving the ball and switches the field over to Clay. He'll take a look downfield as he'll take space. Plenty of opportunity here as the Falcons will gear up, opening up space here into the box. Possible shot here. Opportunity by Jacques. He tried to smoothly get it in there as Noah heads this one out of a possible attack. You can tell that previous shot you would definitely want to get back as Jack attack will continue relentless trying to get this ball. A 360 takes it into the space, still dribbling. Nico back over to Jack. Jack's going to look downfield, tries to maneuver and around another player outside of the right foot. Inside of the right foot doesn't make anything happen, but look at the pressure as the Falcons still continue with the actual ball as Nico will push that ball out to the right and take a shot on goal, testing the goalkeeper's ability to actually stop the actual play. Wow. And that right there is one of the things you have to look out for, is when the Falcons zoom in on the attack and increase the speed and passing ability, it can become very dangerous for any opponent. As that ball is chipped past back into the box here, Falcons trying to make something happen, but the Gladiators are still able to actually stop the play from materializing, as Terminator will send this one into Jack attack, passing in over to Nico. Nico takes a look, a little bit of pressure there, smooth dribbling as that ball sent down, as that ball is out of the box, but Madden will come out of the box and kick that ball back downfield. We'll just need the cameraman, if he can zoom in, that'd be great, as Clay, plenty of space here, dribbles in. He's looking for a play. Who's going to make the run? Ball in the box over to Nico. And then eventually over to the right, in which Leo trying to make something happen. That ball's going to go out of bounds. As you can see, the coach for the Gladiator clipboard and plays, secret plays that the Gladiators have been working on throughout the actual week. If we can zoom in on that playbook there, we might be able to see exactly what they have planned for the remaining 25 minutes. As he calls in for his additional players, Batista will come out and take a rest and hydration break. Daniel will come in. Gotta watch out for him, because when Daniel shoots and scores, he definitely floats. As he immediately goes into the box, hoping for a possible cross here. That's one thing Daniel definitely has, is the inside of the right foot with follow through. So watch out for that. He's quiet, and you can see his hands. They go up once, they go up twice as they're looking for the cross. Daniel going into the position, and Noah with the header into the box, but that ball is blocked. As Clay tries to run that ball down, and Noah gets back into position. Let's see if we can take a look here. It's a beautiful cross here. Daniel runs in, and everyone else bunching up. Ehrman jumps up. Noah jumps up. Daniel tries to get in there for a foot, but the center back is able to actually make the actual clear out there, as Leo maneuvering past one or two players. Nico with the shot. As we are gearing up for yet another corner kick. Jack trying to make his run. Properly placed again. Daniel off of the shoulder.
on, come on.
As Jacques will try to dribble this one down and get the settle. He falls down.
Play on, play on.
He's hurt, but the play plays on. And he is up, trying to walk it off. Collision there, closer to the Gladiator bench with Ehrman and the player. Jack attack, loses the ball, gearing up for the attack. Clay dribbles down, connects over to Ehrman. He'll take a look inside, touch with the foot, inside with the right, connects with Daniel. Daniel takes a look, connects with Nico, pushes it out to the right. Clay's gonna chip it right back into the box though. No one available. Right intentions, as this ball will be kicked down back into the oh, we got a high bouncer here as Noah speeds up and tries to actually get to this ball here. They weren't anticipating that ball to actually get that far. See if we can take a look here as Spider-Man sending that ball 3/4 of the actual field, and a bounce in Gladiator favor. Nicola and Noah's beat, but Noah has to turn on an extra gear, able to get his body in on the play and eventually get that down. As you can hear, and there's again with one of those passes, and not just sending it down but keeping possession, as that ball that could have just been easily kicked down. But notice this is now in super slow motion as they continue on here. Come on, let's get this get off the slow motion, and here we are back again. Ball sent down by Jack and Jacques, and that was Jack to Jacques.
Come on.
Trying to avoid a defender there, but J&J not able to materialize with anything positive here, as Ehrman will try to do a little foot magic here.
Let's go.
Medium-sized touch there, but turned over in the midfield as Gladiators still on top of everything here. Sounds like GTA 3 stars in the background. As Clay brings this ball, connects over with Nico, looking over, able to get it past the referee, with the referee showcasing a little bit of bend action there. Terminator taking some space, connects over to Jack, doesn't feed it back though. Yes, he does, over to Jacques, in which he will send it into the box, and defense for the Gladiators once again, as Seren will try to make something happen here, as he'll chase it down. 16 slipping again. Terminator in. A little bit of give and go action here with Jack and Ehrman. Back over to Jack. Let's see if he can put some laces down on this one, which he does. But the shot mechanics on that, moving to the ball, moving slightly up forward, and his body mechanics slightly to the left, causing that ball to move up high. 13, turnover in the midfield, but able to get it back here. Jack will reset this, and Nicola far pass with a striker in range. Kind of want to see an easier pass than that, in which they did have the numbers. Clay will let this one go for Gabriel, and that ball is sent into the box as Nico taking the shot. Falcons up to about 10 shots on goal now. If they can get about maybe 10 to 15% of these shots on target, the game will be in their favor, as Noah will receive this ball and turn upfield. He'll continue, as that ball will go out of bounds. Ehrman trying to connect. A little bit physical, but referee letting them play. Nico doing a little too much dribble in there. Turnover, but Falcons able to get it back. Body mechanics, low center of gravity, trying to angle the body to receive position, as Leo will turn this ball around. Reset into Ehrman, back over to Leo. No, that's Jack. Jack actually into Ehrman, as he will take a look. Give and go, possibly. Back over to Ehrman. Can you put a foot on that one? Which he does. just take another touch, Erman. That one was yours. That one was yours. Not sure if that was it looked more of a shot than it was a pass. I think in the middle of taking that shot, he seen Jacques available. So it's possible that may have interfered with the direction of his shot. But they will talk about that one later on. But here, some foot magic here into Terminator. Back over to Jack attack. He'll take a look. Chip shot into the box here. Daniel looking for that one. Great pass as Nicola will head this one back down into the Gladiator attacking third here as that ball is being moved into the box. A big time save by Spider-Man using his strength and ability, or not ability but agility, as that ball is going to be sent down to the halfway mark. 7 trying to keep that ball in. Says hi to the administrative staff for Gibbs as Terminator will gear up and try to get the actual throw in, and it's headed down by 15. And then again, as they do try to get this ball down, Erman over to Jack attack as he'll reset, bring this ball into the midfield, taking space. Plenty of space, and that's the dribbling ability of Jack, letting it be known where it was once pretty crowded. Just a simple dribble into the space where no one is available but his teammates. Really does a lot for the team as he tries to give himself an award there for the abilities. Definitely great to see as the Falcons up to about their 12th shot of the game. Coach Niels talking to the lads, as you can see. A lot of hand gestures there. That's key when you are talking in the huddle. I could definitely have to have a number of hand gestures and eye contact. And just taking a look here, trying to get a zoom in as they are talking about the positional space and everything else. Even though you can see Coach Niels and Coach Amanda in there, you can see also hear the Gladiators coach talking to the left, in which he has not been too happy with all of the shots that the Falcons have been able to actually earn. As this ball is going to be passed into the box, Daniel gearing up for yet another header opportunity. As Spidey will grab this one down. Still 0-0 as this ball is thrown out, trying to get some instant offense. It's number 7 not able to get the best settle off of the chin chest. Jack feeding the troops into Clay. Plenty of space. Passes it back in. Over to Erman. Erman over to the right strike. Now they need to open up here, as it looks like they did actually try to find Batista. As you can see him clapping it up. Great pass. Phillip in, number 18. Also in, making it be known with his speed. And Daniel tried to make a run but slipped in the box. And Nicola tried to get some contact with that. As Batista heavy on the ball, able to get that ball over. See if we can get that camera up. Will trying to make a play inside of the left foot. Right into the goalie box as the Publix truck drives by. And there's a high flying one again. Noah's going to head this one over to Clay. He'll take a look downfield, but also receiving some pressure. Not able to get the pass off. As you can hear the fans yelling, pass, pass, pass. Leo able to connect into the midfield. Erman takes a look downfield. Dribbles up, passes up over to Superman. He'll take a look downfield, connecting over to Daniel, who's going to try to fight through 2 players as the Gladiators will break that up, but Batista still able to get a foot on that one. Moving down the line, slightly outside of the Gladiator goal box. Open space, Superman into the box, pressure's on. As Gladiators gear up for the goal kick. Jack trying to get the settle. 7 in at the halfway line. A little bit of entanglement. Jack trying to hop through. 20 with the ball, does a 360 spin here. Looks downfield, trying to connect to the right. No players available. Ball thrown up, defense coming in high. Falcons trying to attack, not waiting for the defense to regather their shape. Coach trying to get some sideline balls in fast to assist with the Gladiator offense. A lot of dribble in there. They'll have to reset. Phillip takes a touch. He'll look downfield. 7 with a little bit of pressure there, and 20 in with the containment. As number 18, Phillip will gear up, taking space. Nicola will take a look. Will's going to check in. Tries to get a foot on that. Keeps his leg out there and the rest of his body. Quick pass in. Ehrman's going to let it slip through as that ball's going to get sent in. Huge handball. Sometimes you just got to grab it. Never really know where that ball's going to go, but outside of that box, you just never know. But a lot of these players do play a number of other sports. So unfortunately, you just kind of want to grab that ball there as that wheels into the box there. Great slide. Pass over to Jack. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the great slide pass by Will, a.k.a. automatic start, over to Jack, a.k.a. Jack Attack. And the Falcons are up 1-0. See if we can take a look here as he misses the settle on this ball but does not give up. Slides with the left foot, able to get that ball back into the box to a possible player there, connecting with Jack. And you can see the Falcons surprised by the defense of tenacity from the Gladiators throughout this game. And just like that, we did not know who was going to score first, but you can see it is indeed the actual Falcons.
That's some hustle. That's some hustle.
Yet again, with some outstanding hustle, that's definitely going to go down as the assist of the game, as the defenders here for Gladiators and the rest of the Gladiator team having to deal with some initial pressure now, being down 1-0 as Clay takes space and feeds Jack, pushes it out. He'll push it out again. Gladiator midfielders stepping up, not allowing him to push into a possible shot as 18, Phillip, increasing the space all the way to the line. I like how he was backpedaling there and playing the actual sideline, really opening it up for the Falcons. But Gladiators still staying on top of everything as Clay will try to run this one down. Quick little throw in, connecting into the box here on the right side. Falcons trying to attack here. Will with a loose little settle there, now able to actually get control. Passes over to Ehrman. Falcons into the box as that ball is passed into the box. Batista getting a shot off with about now the 14th to 15th shot on goal, as 20 will utilize his body and head that one into the area that he's going. Lead pass up to number 7, not able to get the best settle though. Nicole is able to capitalize on the misjuggle as Jack will push this one out, and looks like he sends that one into the box there as that ball will be sent out as Phillip will throw this one in. Jack takes a look back over to Will. Will trying to create something, but the pressure has intensified by Gladiators, causing a turnover here. But Will able to get another foot on that one. 20 trying to make something happen, but Will heavy on the ball. Yep, his second roll of the game. And the referee is not happy with the contact as Nicola will gear up, send this one down into right into the box. Batista will try to take a look and see who he can pass to. He connects with Jack, but the pressure's on. Back over to Superman. Let's see if he can get a shot over, but the defense is right on track with that one. Jack trying to push it out. midfielders and center backs, the entire defensive wall and almost team for the Gladiators, but the left foot of Lionel trying to make something happen there, pushing himself into the available space in which you only need about 6 inches to get the actual pass here, or at least the shot off. As that ball will be sent down, Noah's going to send this one up to Will. As I can hear some security growling in the background here, but that ball's going to be misjuggled or missettled, that is, as Will comes in, his 3rd roll of the game, as they have been battling this entire game, and Will's going to take a sharp shot to the lower left back, and he is in pain, ladies and gentlemen, as the referee tries to check in on him, or actually on the player itself. But that was their own player. It's possible it could have been for a previous loss in Fortnite or Call of Duty, and a little bit of payback for the 1v1 tournament in Call of Duty. But nevertheless, here they're back on the field as Jack tries to actually get something going. Phillip over into the midfield, into the center mid, over to Ermin. Ermin over to Jack, and Jack will try to connect with Jacques. He'll try to fight his way through, and it looks like that was Tice really trying to get a shot off there.
Let's go.
Kind of hard to tell from this angle, but Jacques connecting with Jack.
Come on, Clay.
We'll just call that the J&J connection when they pass to each other, as Jack will send this one over to Will. No, he'll dribble and now eventually try to connect with him. Still receiving some pressure here. They're going to have to reset this one as the Gladiators are on top of everything here. Jack sending it, trying to get connected into the box here. Number 7's going to look downfield. Phillip's going to break this one up, but 7 still on that. They'll pass this one in, and it's going to go pass through Noah, but Clay's going to be there for some assistance, cleaning that up. As that ball will get sent down, Nicola's going to be the closest one to him. Slides in, goes down. Ermin with the ball, trying to finesse some dribbling here on the sideline. Still fighting for it, as number 7 will eventually win that battle. Gotta like the hustle from number 7. He has been heavy on the ball throughout the game, battling against these Falcons, who are not big on allowing anything into their striking area. They defended so well throughout the season. As that ball sent down now, taking the space is Jack, and Noah opening up space, making sure that he is available, but the striker's reading that as well. Batista down into the box, trying to connect with Jacques, aka the Flash. Spidey senses have been alerted, in which he will send this one down, in which that ball will go out of bounds. Time is of the essence and dwindling, as the Falcons are up 1-0 with about 6 or 7 minutes left on the clock. A throw in to Jack. He's able to get past a defender. 1v3, resets it and passes it back out to Terminator. Jack back into Ermin. Ermin into Jack. Gladiator presence is known. They are definitely hustling, trying to get that ball back. The level of intensity and defensive tenacity has increased, as Spidey will actually run out, grab this one down, in which Superman was trying to receive that one. As that ball, a bounce, but headed, a missed header by Nicola. High cleats. Noah showcasing the strength, not allowing that ball to get through. As that ball will go out of bounds, as Tice is in there, making his space available to the right side.
Come on.
As number 16 passes that ball over to Jacques, in which that ball is going to be turned over. Clay in with a little bit of cleanup here, in which that might be his name. It could be. We'll have to send that up to the nickname officials. Clay, aka the cleaner, has a little ring to it, as Jack able to fight his way through. A shot on goal. Spidey senses have been activated, in which he grabs the ball yet again. Jack not too happy with it, but great offensive ability, able to maneuver his way in there. As Tice in on the ball, trying to fight through that one. That ball sent out to Terminator, or actually to Superman. Pushes it through into the box, trying to attack into the Gladiator box. But the defensive containment is won by the center back. Back out to number 5, Nicola. Ehrman taking a look over his shoulder. Passes over to Jack. Some time there as that ball is going to be kicked, as he is able to connect with Flash, but that ball is grabbed out of the air. Not today. 1-0 still, as that ball kicked past the halfway mark.
Come on, Noah.
Let's see who will actually get that, as Noah will backpedal, send that one over to the cleaner. He'll look downfield, avoiding a player, taking the space. Cleaner trying to clean up offensively. Urban slightly in the way, drawing his player into the cleaner's dribbling area.
Come on, Noah.
Noah heavy on the ball. As it's been said, he is a long way from home, but he's making his run into the box. Still available. That ball's going to be crossed as Noah checks on his apparel. Ball sent into the box. Jack inside of the right foot, not able to bring the ball down and settle. Ehrman tries to step up. A loose settle here by number 10, but they still have possession.
Come on, defense.
Gladiators really trying to equalize this game. Not happy with the contact. Referee makes a call on the field. Gives them the go-ahead. About 5 minutes left on the clock. That ball sent out slightly outside of the 36-yard line. As Ehrman will send this ball up to the right. Ehrman looking downfield once, twice. Sends it into the box, trying to connect with Superman. A high-flying foot. Oh, Superman able to get contact with it. Defensive header. And it looked like it was in. With their 17th shot on goal, ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely safe to say that this has been the most shots via headers, via kicks, via corners on goal. 1-0. Gladiators still knocking on the door, trying to fight through the defensive wall of the Falcons, who have been showcasing sharp claws defensively. Gladiators trying to find the power of the gods, in which Ehrman, with a little bit of foot magic here, trying to connect with Superman. Trying to contain on the field and get this one back, as they do. Plenty of space here, plenty of room for a shot as well. Gladiators stepping up. Possible shot here! As that ball 2 feet to the left. Great shot attempt by Ehrman.
Come on. Yes, Tice.
As Tice will settle this one off of the chest. Not able to keep possession though. Defense running high. Mid-size dribbling here. Jack able to capitalize on it, but loses the ball. A nice little feint over by number 21. But that ball sent right back up, connecting with Batista into the box. Is that ball going to be kicked out of bounds? As that ball is cornered. A great corner delivery by Tice, connecting with Batista, as that will, ladies and gentlemen, seal the game with 2-0 as our score. As that ball, there will be a handball there, but it's possible the ref may have blinked at the exact time of the handball. Cleaner going to send this one down, trying to connect with Ehrman. Now this is the time of the part of the game where you want to ride this one out, as it's 2-0.
So who do we got there for first and last name?
Aiden Stanton,
And position?
goalkeeper.
Okay, so today you had a very tough opponent today. How were you able to actually get arguably at least 18 saves? You know, what are the pros and cons, or what was your motivation going in today's game?
I'm just trying to conduct my defense to stop plays and shots on goal, but we can't save everyone, and we're not the best team, so we have many shots on goal. And I've tried my best out there. I've dived all over the place.
Oh, absolutely,
trying to find
absolutely.
the ball, where it's gonna go.
Right.
And then on the floor, I've just been using my eyes, trying to get the ball to my players so we can advance up the field.
Okay, now they don't call you Spider-Man, do they? Because you definitely had some Spidey senses.
No, they don't.
No one calls you Spider. Now, are you a senior?
No, I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. Oh, okay. So I've seen this team 2 years ago, and you guys definitely played much better today. How do you move forward from today's game?
Just practice. We just got to keep practicing, working on our passes, 1-2s, up the field, and just teamwork and aggressiveness. Because when we go out on the field, we're aggressive, but we're not going to the ball. We're just trying to lay the kids out. We need to get the ball first.
Now I noticed you guys did not play from the back a lot. A lot of kicks from the all the way downfield. You know, is that something that you guys will be working on in practice, or?
I usually control the defense, and I really just don't trust playing out the back.
Not as of yet. Not as of yet. Okay.
But we could work on that, and then we could need to play out, because it's way easier to play out the back instead of just booting it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Any shout outs?
My friend Darren.
Your friend
Hey,
Darren?
Darren, where you at? Come here. Come here, Darren.
You'll shout Darren out?
Come on, Darren. Come on.
So his new nickname is Spider-Man. It's unofficial as of yet, but it looks like he is shouting you out for today's game.
That's my striker.
That's your striker right there?
Sir.
Okay. Any one pros or con, at least one pro or con for the actual game that you had today?
I would say we played better. It was a really good game. We fought. We played hard.
All the way down to the wire, just about.
Yeah, we played good passes. I mean,
Okay.
it's good. We could keep this up. We could keep winning games.
Now, how do you help Spidey over here for next game moving forward? I mean, because you had to deal with some major, some 4-star defenders back there, just about.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
I'd say he's good on the communication part, and he's saving us the games most of the time.
Definitely. He probably had 18. But I appreciate it. You guys will be able to actually see the game. You had the assist of the game. It was crazy. So we are here live with Will. I know we can walk and talk. I know you're leaving and whatnot as I'm leaving. So the hustle in which it was a dead ball, you jumped into the box. You walk a little faster. You jumped into the box. You actually passed the ball. Jack got the ball. What was your intentions on that? How were you able to stay on top of that?
Well, at the beginning of the free kick, Will and I actually had a little signal. So he passed it, but it was a little too far. So I just made up for it and just tried to make a play out of nothing,
Gotcha. Okay, all right. And now today's game, probably one of the easier ones, but how do you move forward from today? I mean, you guys know it should have been probably a mercy, give or take. So, I mean, what is it? I mean, was it the cold? Was people slowing down? I mean, what can you say about that?
Came in a bit cocky, to be honest.
Or a bit cocky. They actually had a couple of recruits. Did you notice that? You notice they weren't the same Gibbs from 2 years ago.
No, we've gotten a bit better,
Definitely so. So they're there, right? And the keeper, aka Spidey. Ridiculous.
We also should have had way more goals.
Very true, man. Very true. So moving forward with 2 games left, how do you move forward with this? Everybody's coming at you guys. You guys are 5-8, 2-0 for this year.
Yeah.
So what do you do? How do you get the troops together?
Just practice on finishing, honestly, and building more as a team.
Yeah. Go on. This way. All the way. You'll cut through the gate. We're here live with Noah Brim. Center back. He's trying to catch the bus. We don't know if he's going to make it or not. We'll see. With playing a full game, will he be able to get to the crew? Will they notice that he's gone? We shall see. He cuts through with only the fence to break. He looks over and it's there. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. You were able to get to the end there. Whew. So, any last thing in regards to the defense today?
It did pretty good.
Pretty good. Scale from 1 to 10. Would you rate it?
7 maybe.
7 maybe?
No comment.
Okay, watch out for your coach. He's coming. He went the wrong way. There they are. They're waiting for it.
Start the car.
Are you guys with the girls too? No?
Come on.
He went the wrong way. Are you chaperoning?
Yeah, I was on the bus last week too.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's key.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
All right.
All right.